love using what God gave to me. It's so amazing, I can't explain it. Turning hope to reality, touching your life with mine, using the gift of my hands to create all I can.
Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. It is Tuesday, and we are back for our final Christmas in July tutorial. And I'm so excited to be here with you, and I can't wait to see who joins us, whether you're watching live right now or later on the replay. And as always, I love seeing where you all are tuning in from. So if you don't mind, would you drop your city and state in the comments? Let us know how far our broadcast is reaching. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure you comment the word new so that we can come back after the live is over and invite you to become a part of our community. And I am excited to be here. I see my mom has made it. Hey, Mom, how are you? So happy you are here. And I see Miss Valerie. Yay, you came back, Miss Valerie. Happy to see you. Hello, hello. So y'all come on in. Today we are finishing up. If you were here last time, we started part 1 of our series. This house is under Elf Watch. Let me grab the wreath that we started. And y'all, it is so gorgeous. It's in our traditional colors here. So raise your hand in the comments if you were here for this live that we did. And you can see the gorgeous colors. So we have the beautiful red. We have emerald green. There's even some pops of lime green throughout. And we went around and we added some gorgeous ribbon tails to our design. So today we're going to get our sign added and we're going to make a beautiful bow. So let me remind you of that sign in case you were not here. This is the beautiful sign that we're going to be adding to our design today. Hey, Miss Julia, how are you? So comment below. Let me know what you are thinking about this. And I hope you enjoyed today. So sit back, relax. We're going to finish up this design, and this one will be available in the shop for purchase. So if you decide that you're interested in this one before I get it listed, you can simply comment the word sold, and I will send you an invoice for this design. Okay. Mom says her connection isn't good at the gym. Yeah. And I wonder too, Mom, are y'all experiencing any like thunderstorms or anything? We got some rain today, and thank God it was not as hot, y'all, because we've had multiple days with that heat advisory. So I'm hoping we're on the downward spiral with that. Hopefully with the rain today and tomorrow, it will cool things off. So I am so excited about that. All right, let's go ahead and let's get started. We're going to make a bow, and then we will get our sign. And you know what? Let's do our sign first because I already know where I want the bow to go. So let's go ahead and do the sign because I kind of marked it before coming on the live just to make sure I got it in the right place. I think I want it about right here. So we're going to go ahead and get our sign added. And then we'll make that bow that we're talking about. I'm going to leave enough space. Hey, Sean is back. Hello and welcome. So I think I want to go ahead and get this added in. So let me add this first. And we'll see if this is roughly the area that I want it in. We're going to leave some space for our bow. Well, hello, Simone. How are you? I feel like it's been too long, too long. So now we're already back to school, and I know you're still enjoying your summer break. So we just, let's see, finished last week, 1 week with teachers, and then this is our first week back with students. So far, everything is going well. We had a great start to the year yesterday and another great day today. Lots of new faces. And yeah, so happy you were here, and everyone else who is coming on in. Thank y'all for your support. Thank you for being here. So I hope your weather is starting to cool off as well. You'll have to let us know in the comments. But that rain certainly did help us out. Well, hey, Amy Michelle has made it. I tell you, y'all are just doing great getting your notification. So thank you for being here. I was watching April's live yesterday, and she had everyone commenting exclamation point follow age. I don't know if I have that turned on. Can someone type that in the comments? It'll actually tell me how long you've been following my page. And I don't know, Simone, if it works on business pages or not. So if someone wants to try it and let me know. And it's only for Facebook, so YouTube people can't do it. Simone has over 1 month of summer left. Wow. Vacation starting August 15th. Absolutely. So you really have an extended summer compared to when we go back. I remember us talking about this last year, because by the time you're going back, we'll then be getting out for what, Labor Day. Then shortly thereafter, it will be fall intercession. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. All right, so let's see. Simone did it. I'm going to see if it tells me. And I don't even know if I have that set up. So let me go look real quick and see if it sent me a message or anything. Because I meant to check before the live, and I just thought about it now. I'm going to look real fast since we're just getting started. Let's see if I can remember the page to go to. Let me go to my tools here. I don't know if this is it. I'm about to click and see. Oh, so it did work? Okay. And I guess, you know what? I'm glad you said that. Let me go to Facebook itself. I may have to be on my page to see it. I didn't see anything happening. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. So I guess when you do it, but I think, Simone, what we were learning yesterday is with business pages, it doesn't necessarily work. Yeah, I know you're following. So somebody else maybe try it. So I guess I didn't have to turn anything on, and it's already working. So I'll switch screens for just a second so I can see if anybody else does it. Isn't that kind of cool? All right, y'all. So I got the sign added. Let me hold it back up so you can see. All right, looks like someone, Amy Michelle, I think it says you've been following for 479 days. Wow, that's awesome. That's over a year. Look at you. So I thought that was cool that we could do that. Yay, Amy Michelle. So it works for personal pages. So maybe later, Simone, you can try it from your personal. All right, what do y'all think? Here's our beautiful sign. We got it added to our wreath, just like so. So now let's go ahead and make our bow, because we left a spot at the top for the bow. So we're going to make a bow, and then we're going to add some beautiful embellishments to our wreath. What do y'all think about that? Is that pretty neat? All right, I'm going to leave the screen for just a second. Oh, let's see. I think Simone just did it, so we'll see what it tells her. Wow, Simone, it says you've been following for 1,620 days. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I got to do the math on that one. Let's see. That's almost 5 years. That's 4.5 years. Wow. Thanks, Simone. Did not realize that, but that sounds right, though. That is neat. Let's see. Amy Michelle. Yes, ma'am. Let me grab that link. This sign is in the shop. And I need to go back and turn my air down, y'all. I forgot to do that today. It was kind of cooler in the house. I didn't turn the air down, so it would start back blowing like I usually have it. So let me go do that too. I know you do love me. Thank you. All right, there's the link if you want to check out all the signs. Y'all hold on one second. Okay, that way I won't burn up while we are sitting in front of all these lights, cameras, action. Okay. All right, so I brought the ribbon back from last time. Remember, we had our Merry Christmas with the elf kind of peeking. You're welcome, Amy Michelle. And the signs are on sale for Christmas in July. So I did mark a bunch of those down if you want to check them out. All right, look at there. So there is the peeking elf with the Merry Christmas. This one has the dots and the stripes with those same colors. And then I love this one because it has the glitter polka dots in the different colors in our color palette. We had our Christmas lights ribbon. And then I think we're going to add in that little, like the loops and stripes. So we're going to add that one at the end. That'll be something kind of fun. So those are all of our ribbons. All right, let's get started making our bow. And we're going to see how this turns out. I'm just going to follow my bow recipe that I love. I sort of came up with this as my standard, and it works for most of my wreaths like this that I make. So we're just going to follow that recipe, and I do have that available if you should be interested. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the comments, but Facebook people, you can comment hashtag bow recipe, and you'll get that straight to your inbox. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, our elf ribbon has words on it, so I'm going to have to be careful how I twist it. So I like to be very strategic with this, because if I twist it right now, which I am going to do, it's going to be on the wrong side, but I'll fix it in just a minute. And you'll see what I mean. It'll be upside down. And I want everything going that same way. So once I get it all in, I'm going to show you my little trick for fixing it. And it makes it pretty simple to do. Okay, so we have our first layer of our bow done. Now, if I hold it up, I'm going to hold it up some, you're going to see how this side, the Merry Christmas, it looks like it's turned the right way, but I need them both going this way for me. I know one is upside down for you, so I need both of them going this way. So all I'm going to do, y'all, it's so easy to do, and I'm going to do it actually first. Let me do that first. I'm just going to flip it right here in my bow maker. Just like that. That's like the easiest way to do it. And now everything is turned the way that I wanted it to be. And then I can add this loop back in. So now everything's going the same way. Isn't that pretty cool? Okay, so we have our base layer of our bow is all done. Just like so. Just like that. All right, let's do our next layer. I'm going to add in some of this gorgeous dots and stripes. I like the ribbons, the colors. This is more of that traditional palette. So if you like the traditional colors, this one is right up your alley with that. Okay. Just twisting and giving it a nice hard turn right there so it does exactly what I want it to do. Just like so. And I'm thinking, y'all, I was thinking I kind of want to switch out my base ribbon. Let me see. Do I want to switch it? Because it's not too late. It's never too late. I'm going to leave it. I was about to change it, but I think I'll leave it. And that's what I love. While I am creating, y'all, the bow will start just like the wreath does. It will start to speak to me and it will say, move me or do this. Okay, it's still speaking to me, so I'm going to go ahead and move it. So even though I said I wasn't. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to take this layer out because this is now going to be my base layer. I'll make some slight adjustments, but it'll still work. All right, I'm going to redo this one anyway because of how I did it. So let me switch it out. So see how easy that was? I just used my little clip to hold it there. All right, so I wanted this one on the bottom. Hey, Melissa, you made it. How are you? We're finishing up our bow today, adding it to part 2 for our wreath design. Okay. So now, let's see if I can gather this back. I'm going to retwist it. So I'm going to make some slight adjustments here. Good. I'm glad you're doing well. Melissa, we have this new like fast food, I guess, restaurant that opened up in town. It's called Dave's Hot Chicken. We haven't been there yet, but we plan to try it out. I don't know if anyone has ever had that before. You can let us know in the comments. But they just opened up not long ago. So I thought about you just now because I know you like to come here. And that'll be something you can check out. You saw it? Okay. Yeah, they've had quite a good crowd so far. So we said we're going to wait until it kind of dies down some before we go. All right, so let me go ahead and twist that one back. Just like so. Re-loop it. I'm just adjusting my size just a little. Okay, just like that. Now everything's still going the same way that I wanted it. Yep, so I think it's going to be pretty good. I had a little bit of leftover since I switched it out, but that's okay. So we just cut that off. Okay, so second layer of the bow is done. Yeah, lines were too long. That's what we said too. All right, let me fluff this back up and then I'll hold it and show you all what we have so far. Kind of straightening that up. All right. So look at what we have, y'all. I love that so much better. Can y'all see? You may not be able to tell a difference, but I love how I just made the elf come up a little bit on that. And I could have actually added him third, but I wanted just to bring him up a level just so he can have a little bit more visibility. Just like so. All right, let's do ribbon 3 next. We're just breaking up some of these colors. This one's like a satin. I really prefer like canvas when I'm doing my bows. But this one is gorgeous, so it'll work. Hopefully y'all can see the bow. Get a nice close-up view of the bow. And this bow would be beautiful all by itself, actually. So even if you didn't have this wreath, you could still decorate with this bow. And it will look beautiful. Got a little bit of this one left. So we'll order some more of that if needed. All right, now we're going to go in with our smaller ribbons next. So I'm just fluffing up each layer as we go, which gives me a really good idea of what my bow is looking like. And I love that. All right, let's add our Christmas light ribbon next. And this one's fun. I love when we have like fun, whimsical ribbons to go in with our design. Just like that. So what do y'all think about the bow so far? And I'll hold it up again. I forgot to hold it after that layer. So let's add this one in and then I'll hold it up. Okay. Hello, Miss Kathy is here. How are you? Okay. So we just got ribbon 4 added. And we'll add one more. Wadesboro, North Carolina is in the house. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy knows the drill. She knows what we do around here. I love it. Yes, ma'am. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm not as hot today since we had some rain, so that cooled everything off some. All right, y'all, look at our bow. Oh, my goodness. What do you think? Look at that. That beautiful or what? All right, one more. This is our little fun ribbon. Remember, I wanted to add this one in for the ribbon tails and the wreath, but I didn't, and I told you we would bring it back for the bow. So we're going to add it in next. Just like so. Love the texture on this one. And it's going to hold its shape very nicely. Just adding in a little pop of this one. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Okay, so just a little pop of that one. Let's trim our bow. Yes, great. Yeah. Let me see what the weather is saying. It was right down here on my computer. 86. So that is so much better. I think yesterday it said 102, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. So yeah, yesterday was really hot. We have not had any recess at school, and I'm so thankful because it's awful out there. Like you can feel it. All right, y'all. Let me hold it up. Look at our bow. How did we do? And tell me what you think about that top ribbon. Do you see how it adds just a little bit of whimsy to an already whimsical bow? Can y'all see that? So that's our bow. So let's go ahead. We're going to get it tied off. And we'll get it added to our wreath. And I was thinking we'd do something a little fun. So before I tie it off, I just remembered. Let me show you what I was thinking. And if you're in my private group, you've seen me use these before. So let me move the bow over to the side. Thank you, Simone. So y'all, look at what I found in my stash. Since we're doing an elf watch wreath, look at this. Have y'all seen these before? Look, y'all, it's the little elf legs with the feet, and it has bells on the shoes. So I was thinking, what if we add this, and we may just add it in our bow. So let's see how that looks to add this in. We can always add it later, but I thought, you know what, while we're doing our bow, let's go ahead and add it. Let's see what it looks like. And this also would look beautiful on your tree, especially if you needed a tree topper bow. We could go a little larger and then have these at the top of your tree. So lots of ways you can do it. All right, I think I'm going to turn it like that. And then let me trim this down some because we don't need all of this. So let's trim this down. Yay, Miss Kathy says yes. All right. So I trimmed it down some because we don't need all of that stem. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start tying our bow. And then I'm just going to add that in. Now, I could have added it as I was making all the different layers, but I'm just going to add it now. We're going to see how it looks. So I think that's going to really jazz up our wreath. And then if for some reason we want to change the position of it, we'll pop it, we'll take it out of the bow. And we can just add it in separate from the bow. All right, so let's see. I'm going to add two different things here. Let's see if I can add my hanger and that. All right, and I want that to come from the top because we're going to treat it like we would our tree toppers. All right, so I'm going to start tightening it up. Just like so. Get my pliers here. There we go. All right. So I'm giving it just a really nice tug. Make sure everything is secure, not going anywhere. Okay. So this is now going to be the top of the bow with our legs coming out. And then if I need to adjust, I still have control where I can pull it some. And there are some springs in the legs, so we do have some control. Now, speaking of tree topper bows, if you need one with the legs, I can certainly make one for you. We've had those before in our shop, and they make beautiful toppers for your trees. So if that's something you need, keep that in mind. All right, so before we go to the wreath, I'm just checking my layers here. Let me fix my little elf back. Because remember, we had it turned a certain way on purpose. There we go. All right, so look at what we have so far. Can you see it? So those legs are going to be peeking out, and then we'll fix our bow around it. So let's see how it's going to look all together. All right, so let's grab our wreath back. I think I can cut some more of that stem down too. Let's move our ribbon out of the way. You love it, Simone? Yay! All right, so let's see. Let me find my little placeholder. I know this is the top. So I want to kind of aim like right in here. Okay. All right, so let's go for it. We're going to try it. And if we don't like it, we can change it. We can always make adjustments. All right, and I'm going to leave that stick, the stem in long for now, because we can always cut it down. So this is our final Christmas in July design, y'all. And we made so many beautiful things this year, thanks to our weekly lives, and then also in our creative circle. So some of the designs are featured on the wall. Let me do the other side first. I want to go ahead and get this side in first. So some of those designs are featured on the wall behind me. Sunday, I made a rose gold ornament wreath. So if you're in the creative circle and you hadn't seen that tutorial yet, you'll have to go check that out. It turned out absolutely gorgeous. I'll try to remember to show it to you all before we leave so you can see it live. All right, I got it, y'all. All right, so now let me move the legs up, because we're going to have them kind of coming up like we would on a tree. And I'm going to start tightening it, not yet knowing what it looks like, because I'm doing it upside down. Okay, let me pull it up a little bit more, and then we'll make adjustments. So I'm going to tighten it just a little, Okay. All right, so now let me pull my bow back. I don't want to cover my sign at all. So there we go. Y'all, it's looking so precious. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to show y'all. All right, so let me open up all the layers first. Hello, Miss Anita is here. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I think you've been here before. I recognize the name. All right, there we go. So let me focus on the bow, and then I'll get those legs straight. Okay. So I'm starting from the bottom, fluffing those. Let's see, the dots are first now. So let me start over because I forgot I switched it out. Glad to hear that. All right, so let's get our dots and stripes. There we go. And then on this side, let's get our dots and stripes. Just taking a moment to fluff it back open. Making sure everything looks the way we want it to look. Then we'll see if we need to trim anything down. All right, then next we had our Merry Christmas elf peeking out ribbon. So there we go. And I will be cutting that stem because I can see it. So we'll get that in just a minute. And that tail, because those tails are a little longer than I want. So we'll do that next. Then we have our polka dot and our tail right here. Here's the other tail. And here's the other loop. Just like so. Then we have our Christmas lights. Christmas lights look so beautiful, y'all. Okay, I'm just taking my fingers, opening up those layers, and they open right back up. So that's how easy it is for you to fluff at home. If you have bows as like a standalone bow, or if you have a wreath that has a bow, that's all you do. All right, and then finally, our top layer. All right, so I'm going to turn it around to me. Then I'm going to start to do the trimming. Then I'm going to hold it up for you all to see because I think you're going to love it. Oh my gosh. I love it already. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start trimming. I want to trim this one just a little bit. I don't know if y'all can tell, but this looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So it's almost like we're giving our bow a little haircut now, just to make sure that it looks exactly the way we want it to look. Do that again. Sometimes the satin ribbon, it will move while you're cutting. There we go. I'm going to do a little bit more here. Hello, Donzel. You made it. How are you doing? All right. Now, the back, I think, is okay. So I don't think I need to adjust anything. And I need to do one more thing, and that is to trim that stem down some. And then I'm going to hold it up so y'all can see it. Good. Glad to hear it, Donzel. All right. That was one of those really like durable stems, y'all. It was a little tough just there. Okay. Here we go. All right. Y'all ready to see it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Y'all look. Look at what we did. Let me back up so you can see it. Let me hold it the right way and hold it straight. Can y'all see that? Look at there. Thank you. Can y'all see the little elf legs in there? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Donzel. I'm going to come a little closer so y'all can see. I'm tightening it up on the back while I'm waiting for y'all to comment. All right. So let me come up. Can you see it? Let's see. It's so hard. Let me see if I can zoom in. You like it, Miss Kathy? Look, Miss Kathy, that idea just came to me because I wasn't planning to do that. Look at that. Melissa loves it. Yay. I love it too. So what I might do, I won't know until I hang it. I might wire it in one more spot just to kind of hold it in place. I think it's okay though, because it's kind of just hanging out from the top. I'll be able to see it a little bit better once I hang it. But yeah, look at there. Isn't that cute? All right, so let's see what else we're going to do because I hadn't planned to do that. So now that's kind of taking center stage with our wreaths. Let me toss this stuff right here. Oops, let me keep that price because I need to finish figuring it. All right, so let's see what else we have. I grabbed several things because I wasn't sure. I know, right, Donzel? I'm going to have to. I figured for a few more days, I'll have the Christmas wall up and then I'll change it out. All right, so let's see what else we might want to add to our design. Thank y'all so much. Okay, so I thought for sure we needed to add some of these, y'all. Look at what I found. These are those Christmas lights, and they kind of look like the bulbs. So I was thinking we can go in with some of those. And if I look at the details, I see a Christmas tree in the window. I see an elf. I don't know if I'm going to use these now that I use the elf, but I had this too. These are some Christmas packages that we could cut apart, but I don't think I want to use these now. I think I'm going to do the Christmas lights, and we might reinforce. And I grabbed some pine. We might reinforce it with some of our pine just to give it that Christmas tree look, but I'm going to wait until we add our lights in first. So that's kind of where we're headed with our design. So as we add things in, we'll see what we want to do. You like that? And then I also had these left over. I think I did the green monster wreath last year, and I had these. So I thought that might be something fun too. So we'll see what all we end up putting in. My private group knows how I do. I kind of have to fill it out. It speaks to me. It tells me what it wants me to add in, and then we go from there. All right, so one of these I had already cut from a previous project that I didn't use. So let's trim it down, and let's see what this is going to look like added in. I think I'm just going to go around and add some of these. Oh, yeah. Look at there. That's going to be so gorgeous. Let me turn it so y'all can see what I just did. Look at that little light right there. Can y'all see that? Isn't that gorgeous? So I added one right here so you can see it. Let me switch to a green, because that's going to show up better on that ribbon and you can see it better. There's also green mesh here too. There we go. That looks a lot better. I love that. So y'all see how I added it in right there? So we're going to go around and let's add some of these in. I'm not going to glue them yet because I want to see how all of this is going to come together. So what we can do is let's start prepping everything. Yes, ma'am, Miss Kathy. And you know how you have like supplies that you purchase and you don't use what you have? Those were in my supply stash. And I said, you know what? Let's use this. Because I really was waiting for the right wreath to put these in. And I just hadn't found it yet. So I think this is going to look beautiful. I want to see how that might look. Let's see. That kind of gives it a little element of fun. I'm going to cut off one of these little pieces that I said I would use. Because it has all, let me see, this is, yes, this is the one. So I love how the pine has the different colors. So I'm going to cut just a piece here. And it's kind of tough. I'm going to cut one piece off so I can see how that's going to look. Let's put the rest back. I didn't even show you all the ornaments that I grabbed. I grabbed ornaments too, but I don't think I want ornaments today. just simply because of everything else. Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's see. I think I like that over this. And if we did this, we could come up here and add some inside of our bow. That might be what we do. All right, let me show y'all what that looks like. Thank you, Donzel. All right. So look, can you see how I added that pine in? What do y'all think about that pine? My light is going to not stay right now. I hope y'all can see that. Let me see if I can. It's trying to change the view a little bit. See that, Miss Kathy? What do y'all think? I kind of like that because it's going to reinforce that tree right there. So I think we're going to add it. Y'all tell me what you think once you see that. All right, so let's kind of set the stage then for what we're going to do, which this is going to give us a lot of little elements to add. You love it too? Okay. All right, so we're just going to do it. So let's go ahead and cut. Let's see. I know I have another pack of these if needed, but I have enough because I need 6 of these. So let's go ahead and cut these down. So y'all, this wreath is going to be packed with a lot of goodies. And I love it when I do that with the wreath. I love when they have little extra things too. But yeah, these I love. I'll have to go back and get some more of those. All right, and then let's go ahead and cut our pine. That way we'll be ready. Thank y'all so much, Miss Valerie. Thank you, Sister Julia. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Let me see if I have 6 of these because I was going to go ahead and add something in every spot. And if we don't, we can use another type to just sub out. And if we do, we'll do it at the top. All right, so that's 2. Look at how full this bush is, and we're not even using the whole thing. There's 3. So I love getting pieces like this. And I've had this one probably for years, and I've just been picking off pieces when I need it for different projects. All right, here's 4. Here's 5. And I don't know if this is going to cut through. Let me see. No, I'm not even going to try. Well, hold on. Oh, no, I can't. So I'm going to have to get my heavy duty cutter for that one. So that one was 5. And then let's sub out. So I'm going to lay this over here as my reminder. And then let's see if there's something. I think we can just sub out for one of these right here. Okay, so when I need that 6 one, y'all, I'm going to have to get the stem cutter and I'll cut it. All right, so there we go. All right, y'all ready to add everything in? So I have to cut one more piece, but I have all my greenery. So I'm going to save this piece and put it at the top right there. So we're doing it. So let me go ahead and twist off these pipe cleaners real fast. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so that's why I didn't cut those down. I don't cut anything down until I know for sure, y'all. So yeah, even if we hadn't done anything else, I think the little bow with the elf legs at the top has set it off already. So this is going to be really, as I said to my private group, I always like to end with a bang, go out with a bang. So yeah, I think we're doing it today, y'all. I think we're doing it. Y'all have any questions about anything right now? I don't know if Amy Michelle, are you still here? You have to let me know. And y'all, while we are doing this part, we can chit chat. And I was going to tell you all to make sure if you're in the Sherrall area that you check out Praise and Faith Gospel Shop. Remember, A Touch of Faith is now at Praise and Faith, so you can actually shop some of my merchandise right there in the store. Hey, Miss Trina, you're right on time. Okay, y'all have got to prepare Miss Trina. Are you ready to see what we did to the bow, Miss Trina? Because we did something amazing. And I can't wait to show you. So let me know when you're ready. I'm going to hold it back up again. I'm just going around right now, trimming everything down so we can get it embellished the way we want. All right, here she goes, y'all. All right, I hope she's ready. All right, here we go, Miss Trina. Look at what we did to the top of our wreath. Look at there. Do you see it? Look at what we added in the bow right there. We added some elf legs. Oh my goodness. And look at that big, beautiful bow. So yeah, we are having a really good time today decorating this one. And that was not in my original plan, but I told y'all when I'm designing, the wreaths will speak to me. The Holy Spirit speaks to me. I know what it is. And the idea came to me to add that in. So as I was prepping for the live, I said, let me go grab the elf legs. So I went and grabbed the elf legs. And lo and behold, there is the vision that I had coming to life. So yeah, truly, truly amazing. And I love those. Trying to think, what do I have at the top of my tree? I don't think I have those. I think I just have like different color sprigs. But that would look gorgeous to have a matching set coming out of the top of your tree too. So yeah, just giving y'all some ideas, because remember, this wreath is going on the website. So it will go to someone this year for Christmas. Okay, so if you're in the Sherrall area, make sure you go by Praise and Faith Gospel Shop, and you can shop my wreaths in person, and you can tell my parents hello. You can tell them I sent you. Hello, Miss Sharon. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. All right, y'all. I think I have one more, and then we're ready. So this is going to help me be able to go fast on this final step here. All right, so now we're back. Oh, it's your cousin. Oh, awesome. Well, welcome, Miss Trina's cousin. All right, so now we're back where we started from. And I'm just going to alternate. We're going to add these cute little Christmas light bulbs in. You like that? All right, so we're going to add these in all the way around, and then you'll start to see what I'm doing once I get back on the other side of things. Okay. These are going to look oh so beautiful. There we go. And I love how I can place it exactly where I want it. Then we're going to add in some of our Christmas tree pine. Hey, Mom, thanks for adding that address. Mom's put the address for y'all. So we're alternating, going all the way around our design here. And you know what? This was not the one I wanted here. So hold on. Faith, we're going to save that one. So let me come back. I forgot. I need to save that one to the back. There we go. When I put it in, I looked at it, I said, oh, that's not the color. That's not the one I wanted. Okay. Okay. How was your workout? My mom does the walk with the doctors when it's not too hot. And then they've been just going to the gym on their own. So that is awesome. It was good. Okay. That's good. Sure you got a good workout in. At least it wasn't so hot today like it was yesterday. That weather yesterday. It is 85 degrees now, Miss Trina. So the rain has cooled it off tremendously. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow, so I'm hoping we'll get some cooler temperatures. But yesterday, I think it was 102, if I remember correctly. It was awful. I just remember being at school when I would walk from one part of the building to the other, and you could just feel that heat. I'm so glad students are not going outside. Remember, I told y'all I was going to tell my principal that? Well, the superintendent sent out an email, so didn't even have to worry about it. I was like, it is too hot. I wouldn't go out there. I don't even go outside now for anything, really, unless I have to go to my car. Yay, I know, Miss Kathy. I figure you get to see them. All right, y'all. So I've gotten 2 of each added so far. Oh, wow. Now, Mom, that's outside 77? Miss Trina in New Jersey, she said it's 97. Okay. That 77 is good. Okay, that is good. All right, so when I get to the back, y'all, I'm going to put that other piece in. The one that I forgot that I said I was going to place in the back. And this is really just giving it a totally different look. Like I hadn't planned initially to do that. But again, I love how it all comes together. Okay. All right, so now let's add a red in. Yep, another hot day tomorrow. Okay. There we go. Just like that. So our wreaths are located at Praise and Faith Gospel Shop in Sherrall. Next time, if you're local to the PD area, make sure you go by. You can tell my parents hello, tell them I sent you. And then I want you to mark your calendars for Saturday, October the 11th. We're going to return to the Sweet Potato Festival. I think this might be their 42nd. Let me look. Yep, 42nd annual Sweet Potato Festival. And it's in Darlington, South Carolina. It's the South Carolina Sweet Potato Festival. So if you love festivals and you want to come see us, we're going to have VIP shopping. You'll have an opportunity to do a meet and greet. we're going to have all of our, not all, but a good bit of our fall. We're going to have Christmas inventory, so you'll be able to shop in person and all the things. Now, y'all, why? Let's see, did I mess up my color? Green, red, green, red, green, red. Nope, I guess we just had extra and I didn't realize it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we'll have one left over, so yay. All right, are y'all starting to see it? Let me pull it back. See how I've added? Look at all of that, y'all, what I've done so far. So you can see now on your side how it's shaping up. When I tell you this looks gorgeous, it really does. Mom, did you see the bow? I can't remember if you were here for that. I'll have to hold it up again in a second. Because we did something a little different this time to the bow. I don't know the name of that Christmas tree pine, but I love it. It's so beautiful. Love, love, love. All right, last light we're adding in. And then I'll get my stem cutter to cut that long stem. All right, so we have one left for a future project. So let's put that one back here. Let me get the stem cutter. Let me put this up first. So when you make wreaths, you find yourself with all kinds of tools. Now this is looking so gorgeous. Oh, it's heavy too. It's getting heavy. It's beautiful. I'm not going to hold it up yet. I'm going to wait. Going to wait and show y'all. All right, so let's get that stem that we're going to cut. Because it is like it has metal and I could not cut it. So I'm going to try to cut through it. Yeah. See if we can cut just that one piece. I'm going to move this out of the way. We move everything out of the way that I don't want cut right now. All right, let's see if we can get it right there. Y'all ready? Because it's tough. It's cutting. Oh, y'all, that was hard. So this thing right here is rock solid. I mean, look at how it cut through all of that. I don't know if you can see that. So I have to pull this like the big guns when I have something super duper thick. All right, let's put this up. And then now we can add our final piece in. Okay. We ended right here. Okay, give that a couple seconds to set up. And then we'll see if we want to add any of this to the bow. If we do, let's see. Oh, I kind of love it. I kind of like it. Let me grab another one, then we'll see. So that's like a piece of 4. This one feels a little longer. Let me compare the size. They're about the same size. This one just has fewer on it. So maybe let me cut it down just a little. Okay. All right, let me make sure it's straight. So let me see what they're called, Miss Trina. They are just called picks, but they're almost like little, I don't want to call them cotton balls because they're not cotton balls, but they feel like, let me think. You know how when you have like certain hoodies or a toboggan, and on the end of the tip, it will have these little balls on it. It's just like a ball pick, and they're soft. It's the same kind of texture as our elf legs. And I used this in our green monster wreath that I made last year for a customer who placed a custom order. And so I thought the colors would help bring out that same kind of whimsical design, free flowing. So we're going to try it and see. We can always pull it out if we don't like it. That's the beauty behind things like this. We're not stuck with them. I'm going to redo that. All right, there we go. Right there. So we're just popping it in, letting it set up very nicely, just like so. Kind of had it where I wanted it, so that was why I was trying to do it the other way. All right, so I'm going to let that set up, and then, y'all, I think we're done. I'm going to hold it up for y'all to see everything. Oh, my goodness. I cannot believe it, y'all. So I'm going to finish my final cleanup while we're waiting for that. Give it just a few more seconds. All right, are y'all ready to see the final reveal of our wreath? Okay, here we go. Let me hold it up because it's so big and beautiful. All right, I'm going to step back so y'all can see. All right, what do y'all think? Let me scoot back my chair. What do y'all think? And I'm going to try to zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in just on the wreath. All right. Hold it straight. I have to look backwards, y'all, for a second. All right, there we go. I'm doing a little better job here. I'm having to watch it in the camera. I know, isn't it so colorful? And what I really love is the addition of our legs right here. Can y'all see those? Look there. So it's like the elf that's inside the house came out of the chimney top. Imagine there's a chimney at the top of the house. And he is kind of like going down the chimney. And it could be another elf. It doesn't have to be the one that we see in the window. But yeah, isn't that amazing? I know, right, Miss Kathy? Thank you, Mom. So yeah, now I'm going to come up a little closer so you can see. And I love the gorgeous detail. Look at the lights. See how I added all the lights going around? And then that Christmas tree pine. So it actually is bringing out the Christmas tree that you see in the window. It brought that outside. And I'm calling it outside like the house is inside. So look at there. See how I added all of those elements going all the way around? And then look at the little fun whimsy that we added at the end right here. And I apologize, y'all. I can't hold it straight if I'm not looking in the camera, so I'm trying to hold it straight. So see how we add the little fun whimsy? Just a little something right there. Just to add on a little bit more fun to our this house is under elf watch. And it really is under elf watch now because this elf up here, he's like, I'm going to make sure everything's okay in the house. So imagine you have this hanging on your door. Whenever your door opens and closes, you might even hear the bells because there's little bells on the ends of the feet there on the shoes. So yay, I'm so glad y'all love it. All right, I'm going to clean my table one more time because I didn't see all the little pine or where I cut those. So let me do that one more time. I am so glad y'all love it. I love it too. So this one is available. So if you're interested right now and you're on this live, you can comment the word sold and it will be yours. And this is the only one I have. So this is the only one. And I can't wait to see where this wreath will spend its first Christmas. All right. What questions do y'all have while we start getting ready? We're going to do our YouTube subscriber count, so that'll give Donzel an opportunity to get ready. So what questions do y'all have? While we start to prepare, we're going to see how many subscribers we have on YouTube. As of last week, I think we had 952. So Donzel's going to get ready and hang tight on Donzel. I'll tell you when we're ready. And if you want to take a moment to guess, you're absolutely welcome to do that in the comments. Y'all, this looks gorgeous. I'm loving it. Oh, my goodness. I'm also going to grab the rose gold ornament wreath to show you that before we head out, so I haven't forgotten yet. Don't let me forget. All right. So, Donzel, let's see. How many subscribers do we have now? And if anyone wants to take a guess, you absolutely have a few moments to do so. Okay, Mom is saying 960. Love, love, love that guess. What else, y'all? Anyone else want to guess? All right, let's go ahead and do our drum roll. Miss Kathy is saying 965. Remember, our goal is 1,000. Y'all, can you believe it? We are getting super, super close. All right, Donzel says we have 964 subscribers. That's 12 new subscribers since last Tuesday. Can we clap and celebrate? Oh my goodness. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I can say. I'm so excited. Y'all, we are 36 away. We are definitely going to meet our goal before the end of the year. And you all are helping me meet my goals every month because I set a goal every month. And this month we exceeded our goal by 15 new subscribers. So I'm so excited. Thank y'all so, so much. We'll see how many we pull off. If we get 2 more subscribers, this will be our highest month for the new subscribers gained. So I'd love to get 2 more subscribers before what, Thursday? Is Thursday the last day of August, I think? So let's see if we can get 2 more subscribers before Friday. Because if we do, guess what? We will have exceeded all of our months. This will be the first month, like the highest month for the whole year. And we started the year with 800. So y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I know, right, Simone? Simone, did you see the wreath? I didn't know you were still here. If you didn't, I'll hold it up and show you. So yay. So if you haven't subscribed, let me show you how. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and type. If you don't mind, this is the easy way. I tried to make it super simple for you. Type !YouTube. That is how you can instantly subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're over on YouTube already, just come out of the live chat, click on that subscribe button, or if you're watching us on replay, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to give us some love on each video. I love seeing the love. So make sure you do that. And if you're just tuning in, we were checking our follow age at the start of the live. So if you want to see how long you've been following A Touch of Faith, type !follow age. And then I'm going to hold the wreath up again. So let me put that one up for you. Simone, bless my soul. She's been following, I think it was 1,620 days, which was 4.5 years. Blessed my soul today. Thank y'all so much. All right, here we go, Simone. Look. Look at the wreath. Look at there. Oh my goodness. Can you see it? Look at from the side. Look at all the things we added. It's got the lights. It's got the Christmas tree pine. We added in some of those cute little fuzzy balls. So yeah. All right, Mom, you just did it. Let me go look and see what it says. Mom has been following, let's see, did it say 1,613 days? Yeah, and I'm sure, Mom, that's not right because it probably got reset because Mom's been here since the beginning. So yeah, that's something that I saw April do on her page, and I thought we'd do it over here. Oh, homemade ice cream sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. You need to send me that recipe. That sounds good. Yes, I love it. Miss Trina said these colors are so Christmas ready. They absolutely are. And I think y'all, I've enjoyed all of the designs we did for Christmas in July. You can see the Merry Christmas gnome is here. Let me move this out of the way. We did our Believe in Christmas and we made our bow. And guess what? This is our 4th design for the month. So all 4 designs are out. Donzel gave me a 10 out of 10. Let me move this out of the way. So thank you. So there's your recap. One more time. Week 1, we did the green monster bow. And this is already sold. Thank you, Sister Julia. Week 2, we did the Believe in Christmas wreath right here. This one is still available on the website. Remember, we added our ornament clusters to that one. And I'll zoom in so you can see it. Absolutely love, love, love that. How we added in all those ornament clusters. I know Miss Trina was here for that. Let's see, Miss Kathy, it is !follow age. Follow age. There it is. Yes, all designs are on the website. I have not listed. Okay, I'll go to your page, Simone. I have not listed this one yet. That's on the table, so I'll have to finish figuring it up, but I will get it listed tonight. All right. So this is week 2, Believe in Christmas. And then let's see, here's week 3, the Merry Christmas gnome. And y'all, every design, I did something unique. Remember the little simple bow at the bottom on that one? That I feel like was our staple for this one. Would y'all agree? Love it. And then now we have this one to add for week number 4. So there are 4 designs that we made for the month of July for Christmas in July. Donzel says he likes them all. Thank you, Donzel. Now, before we head out, let me show you my rose gold wreath that I made Sunday. Okay. Had a lot of fun teaching this one to the private group. So I taught this in the creative circle. And if you need an ornament wreath, you can certainly reach out to me. I can do them in any colors. But y'all, look at my rose gold wreath. And this one is actually going on my door at work. This is my 3rd attempt making a rose gold wreath, ornament wreath. The first 2, y'all snagged them up. So I made this one Sunday while I wasn't busy. And I said that way I'll already have the wreath that's going to hang on my office door. Let me zoom in. It has lots of sparkle and it's beautiful. So I added rose gold and silver to it. And look at how beautiful it is. Y'all see it? Look at there. So I can do these in any color. So if you tell me what your color scheme is, if you want an ornament wreath for your door, I can certainly create one for you. So yay, I remembered y'all. Oh, thank you, Miss Trina. I absolutely love it too. And like I was telling y'all last time, this was not in my plan to make any of this stuff. Like never ever did I think this is what I would be doing. Like who knew on a Tuesday I would be hanging out with you all and making things live and talking to you guys. Thank you. All right, y'all. So I think that's it. We've had a blast today. So when I see you all back on Tuesday, no, Saturday, because today is Tuesday, we will have concluded our Christmas in July. So we'll be moving on to some new designs coming up. So we'll be getting ready for fall and all the things. We might do some every day. We'll see what kinds of projects we'll throw in there. I'll have to check my schedule, check my calendar. The rose gold one, Miss Trina, you like that one? I think there's still one listed on the website. Let me look. Let me check. And I can also make the matching ornament balls too out of those. Let me see what this says. So they are already listed on the website. Let me see how you order, because it looks like you get to pick your own colors. Yep, and I left it open. You can choose the size. So that one is the 15.5, which is the smaller size. If you want a larger size, you can order the 20-inch, and you can choose what colors. So basically all the colors of the ornaments that I have available, I have listed. So let me add that link for Miss Trina and anyone else who is interested. I'm going to change the name because it comes up. It's showing you a picture of a purple and a gold one. That's what I have on our door. Let me change it. I'm going to call it Christmas Ornament Wreath. And what I will do is I'll go back and I'll add pictures of some other colors so you can see. So like, for example, this one. I'm going to do it right now, Miss Trina. This one that I just showed you. If you were interested in that, it's rose gold and silver. Let me download this. There we go. I'm moving faster than my computer. I was waiting on the download. I was like, where is it? All right, I'm going to do it now so I don't have to do it when I get off here, y'all. All right, so let me download that. All right, so when you go check it out, you're going to see the rose gold picture now. There it is. Okay. Okay. Is that all right? All right, so let me go here. And let's see, where'd it go? Oh, you know what? I did not save it as a picture. I saved it as a video. I didn't mean to do that. I think my computer just didn't change it because I changed it. All right, there we go. Let's do it one more time real fast. I wonder it was taking so long. I was like, where is it? Okay, so now when you go check, let me save it. All right, now when you click that link, you should see the most recent one, okay? All right. Yay. All right. Anything else? That was awesome. Thank you for that. So be sure to check out all of those beautiful designs that you have seen for the month of July. They're all listed on the website, and I will add that link for you. The easiest way to find those is just to simply go to our new arrivals page, and you'll see everything we made, even in my private group for the month. You like the rose gold one, Donzel? All right, so I added the link. So if you want to check out all the new things we made this month, you'll be able to easily see them if you're shopping, looking for things. And yes, I do ship. So you can choose shipping. If you're local to Florence, South Carolina, you can choose local pickup, or we have a delivery option as well for a small fee, okay? All right, I think I've covered everything. So don't forget, if you're in Sherrall, close to Sherrall, stop by the Praise and Faith Gospel Shop, check out A Touch of Faith. And I'd love to see what you think of my beautiful designs in person. Also, mark your calendars for Saturday, October the 12th. We are going to be at the 42nd South Carolina Sweet Potato Festival in Darlington. So I look forward to seeing you all there. And also, finally, we go live every Tuesday and Saturday at 5:30 Eastern time. And as you can see, we made it today. I didn't have to go to the vet after all. My kitten is doing so much better. So I was so excited about that. So I'll see you back on my page on Saturday for another exciting live. And I can't wait to see who tunes in, both live and on the replay. All right, I think that is everything. I don't think I missed any comments. So don't forget to go look for something good, because remember, when you find that something good, you know you have found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing night, and I'll see you all Saturday live back on my page. Love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.